Welcome. Authorization required.
Son of a biscuit eater!
Voice recognition authorized. Accessing files.
Hello, and welcome to episode 2. If you're joining us for the first time, thanks for checking us out. And if you're coming back after having watched the first episode, well, then you must really like corny humor and bad videos. But either way, thanks for being here. This month I was able to drag another couple of police department employees into the shenanigans around here with us. One of those lucky people is our local detective, and we're definitely keeping him busy with work these days, so I appreciate him taking the time to talk with me. But I can't tell you his name because it's top secret. Speaking of which, I'm going to need you to forget everything you're about to see here. Or at least you're probably just going to wish that you could. So let's roll right into it with the debrief. Jeez, you're sneaky.
What are we doing here?
Well, I'm making videos for the PD, and I thought it would be nice to talk to you about what you do as a detective. But where are your detective clothes?
This is what I wear to work. Why are you dressed like Ferris Bueller?
Well, I thought we could have this cool detective-y vibe thing going on, but apparently you didn't get the memo, so it's fine. Let's just move on. It's fine.
Okay.
So Detective Keenan Martin. Oh, sorry. We'll cut out the name in the editing process. Sorry about that. I want to protect your anonymity and all. But as a detective, how often do you get to go on stakeouts?
Not really much. Not something we really do.
Okay. Well, how often do you have to go deep undercover?
Dude, it's like a town of 9,000 people. Plus I grew up here. Everyone knows who I am and what I do.
Well, good point. Could you maybe then just talk about what you actually do as a detective?
Sure. So my role here at the police department as a detective is to investigate any major crimes that we have, including child abuse investigations, fraud investigations. A lot of those times I'm assisted by officers here within the police department and other agencies within Lynn County.
And do you have any help, or is it just you?
Currently, I'm the only detective at the police department. We're hoping to add a second detective here shortly. Once that's accomplished, then one of us will be able to dedicate more time to narcotics investigations.
Well, it sounds like you definitely have an important job here, and I know that we're all very happy to work around a hero such as yourself.
What do you mean, hero?
We're done here.
I don't think he appreciated me playing the clip from that lip sync video. But, you know, actually one of the best things about making that video was that year they put it on the Jumbotron at the Jamboree, and he was locally famous for an entire weekend. It was actually pretty awesome, but I don't think he's ever forgiven me for it. But he can't be too mad, right? Because he did another one. Anyway, my eyes are getting tired. I got a 5 o'clock shadow, and my wife's asking me what we should make for dinner tonight. So that must mean it's time to go off duty. Hey guys, Ryan here with Sweet Home Police Department. I'm with Rachel Warren, who's one of our great dispatchers, and today we're going to learn about, I think it's crocheting or knitting. You tell me.
Crocheting.
Crocheting, which is cooler, by the way.
Definitely crocheting.
Definitely crocheting. All right, verdict's in. Anyway, we're going to kind of figure out how to make something basic, like, I don't know, a pair of socks or
Pot holder.
pot holder. Pot holder it is. So Rachel, go ahead and just roll through it. First off, tell me a little bit about what we're holding here. This
Okay.
is called what?
This is a crochet hook.
Crochet hook, okay.
And this one is a 9mm. I think yours is 11.
I think it's a 40 cal, actually.
And this is one skein of yarn.
Is it a skein of
A
yarn?
skein.
Okay.
Okay. So you're
Giant
going to
skein.
start by going to the little opening on the side, and you want to find.
Is there fixing this if I totally screw this up? Let's find out.
Would you like some assistance?
I would like some assistance.
Okay. Sometimes you have to pull out a little bit more. There it
Okay.
is.
Hey, look at
so
that.
There's your end.
All right, let's do this. What do we
Okay.
got going on here?
Okay, so I'm holding it with 2 fingers, and then I have it looped around my pointer finger.
Okay, like a rubber band gun almost.
Kinda, yeah. So then you take this part, hold it with your finger and your thumb,
Nope, wait, there we go. Is that right?
and then you take this and you twist it.
Nope, wait, this way.
Yep.
Okay.
You grab this string right here. Yep.
Okay.
And then you pull it through. Okay.
Look at that.
So this is called a slip knot. Then you take your crochet hook, you put it in the loop, and then you pull your connected string tight. Yeah!
Holy smokes.
Okay, so then we're gonna start with a chain. So I find it easiest to continue holding with 2 fingers and have it looped around your pointer finger, and then holding your other end of string.
Does that look all right?
Yep, and
Okay.
then so we're gonna do our first chain. So you yarn over and pull through that
Oh.
hole. Ah,
It's there. I don't know if it's supposed to be, but it's there. Right?
okay, and then let's chain, I don't know, 14 more. And like, however you really feel that you want your pot holder to be.
I feel like I want my pot holder to be just one strand of string.
Yeah.
That-
Just like looped around in a nice pile.
Okay.
I dig it.
This is totally working out.
Oh, you got fancy with that.
I don't know what I got going on here. It's a knot. I've got a knot.
Yeah, you do.
You better not make fun of me for that.
Oh dear God. I thought the dad jokes were at the end.
No. So you've been here for a couple years at the police department, and then you've actually lived here for a long time.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Moved away and came back. Because Sweet Home is amazing.
Yes. Okay, so we're starting on the second row. Grab.
That's what you think. All right.
Okay, so grab your chain with your thumb and your second finger, and you're gonna kind of want to hold it a little horizontal.
I can barely hold it at all. I'm gonna try it. Let's see what we got here.
Okay,
Hold it
so
horizontal.
you're gonna skip your first chain, and into your second chain, you're gonna push in,
Okay. All right. There we go. I think I got it.
and then hook your yarn
It went over the top.
and pull it through.
Hook my yarn. Pull it through.
And
Get
then, okay, so you should have 2 loops.
I've got something. Is that 2? Is that 2 loops? We good?
Sure.
Come on now.
And then
get
you're
close.
gonna yarn over, and then hook under and pull through.
Hook under. Pull it on. Keep it tight the whole time.
And this is a single crochet.
You know, this is, I gotta say, a lot harder than it looks.
Yes. Would you like to model some of my past projects?
Yes, I would love that.
I have a few behind it. Beautiful.
Doing some crocheting here.
So this is our pot holder.
This is what the professionals do.
I don't have.
a necklace.
You do.
Very fancy
It's wonderful. If I had my yarn needle, I would pull the ends into the project, so then it would look straight, and then make a loop so you can hang it.
Wow.
So yeah, this
That's
is
very fancy.
this is a pot holder.
Well, Rachel, thank you for trying to teach me how to make something.
You
I
are
feel like
so
I've
welcome.
been productive in some way, shape, or form. But thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next month with somebody different. But again, thanks, Rachel, for
For
showing us this
sure.
stuff. All
Thanks
right.
for coming to learn.
Take care, guys. Bye-bye. Sometimes you just don't know how terrible you are at something until you've actually tried it. If my family's watching, you guys can all expect a lot of yarny, noodly things for Christmas this year. But a big thank you to our dispatcher, Rachel Warren, for at least trying to teach me how to crochet. Oh, yep, I think that yodeling DJ is back. I'm going to keep playing it until you guys tell me to stop. Let's do the mailbag. Look, all I'm saying is, how do we know the Millennium Falcon is the fastest ship in the galaxy? No, I mean, I'm pretty sure you put me in a patrol car and I could do the Kessel Run in under 12 parsecs. No, it's ridiculous. It's a... Oh, hey, I gotta get going. I got a thing I gotta do. Alright, I'll talk to you later. Alright, bye. Sorry about that. Had a call from an old friend there. Hey, welcome back to the mailbag. This month we had a lot of great questions, and I want to jump right into them so we don't take up too much of your time. But the first one here actually let me know that this is not a great format for time-sensitive questions. They had a question about school zones when there were fewer kids in school, and do you have to drive the speed limit? Of course, now that you're watching this, now that I'm filming this, things have changed. Kids are going back to school en masse. So now we're back to normal. Follow the school zones like you would have, and to answer this retroactively, I probably would have said, just be reasonable. If you think there's kids in school, even if it's only 1 or 2, drive the school speed limit. Great question, but if you guys have time-sensitive questions, please do call us and we'll answer them on the spot. All right, second question is, how can we keep each other and property safe without calling you every 5 minutes? And this gentleman has concerns about being too suspicious of people. And what I'll tell you is this. If you look out your window and you see a couple of guys that are up to no good and they're starting to make trouble in your neighborhood, it's a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air reference, by the way, please do call us. That's what we're there for. We're happy to go check on things. If you feel reasonably like there's an issue, let us know and we'll go see what's up to the best of our abilities. It doesn't hurt to call. That's what we're here for. All right. Next question comes from a nice lady who's admittedly long-winded, so I'm going to paraphrase the heck out of this thing. Basically, she's asking, does Sweet Home PD have a medication delivery program for those in need? And I would say happily, yes. Yes, we do have a medication delivery program. Actually, it was initiated by our retired detective, Cindy Pichardo, and it's had great success. People really appreciate getting their medications delivered, and I know that we like having new and creative ways to help people out in these challenging times. So, great question. Yes, we do, and I'm glad to see other areas are doing that as well. All right, next one here is a question about the theft of catalytic converters. Ooh, that's a hot topic these days, isn't it? And this gentleman is suggesting that we do a Facebook sting to put some pressure on the buyers of these catalytic converters. I'm going to tell you this. The first rule of Facebook stings is you do not talk about Facebook stings. The second rule of Facebook stings is you do not talk about Facebook stings. All right, I'm just kidding. Actually, we have used that method to some degree of success in the past, and we may or may not use it in the future. All right, last one here, a series actually of great questions. So I'm going to go ahead and name you, buddy. I can't not do it. It comes from Chris, and Chris is asking, number 1, who has the record for the most donuts done in a patrol car? And I think what you mean is the most donuts eaten in a patrol car, and if that's the case, probably this guy right here. Number 2, who is the fastest runner? Well, probably Officer Sean Potter, but I'm not sure. We might have to put that to the test a little later on this year. Number 3, do I have to obey the law when I'm traveling? Yes, please obey the law when you're traveling. I wouldn't want to see you have to travel to jail. Number 4, how many push-ups can Officer Prather do before he throws up? Well, it probably has a lot to do with how many rock stars he's had to drink beforehand, but I'm going to go with 7, probably 7. Number 5, does Sean C. Morgan sign his name with a C, or does he sign his name like a normal person? Well, I think maybe what you're needing to ask there is he a normal person? Probably. I think he is. We'll just go with yes, he's a normal person. All right, and last one here, number 6, how many criminals can fit in the back of a police cruiser? Well, I'm going to refer you back to number 1 and say it depends on how many boxes of donuts are already in there. All right, hey, great questions, guys, and love the creativity. Thank you, Chris, for that, and we look forward to what you guys have next month. And until then, stay safe, take care. Well, folks, thank you so much for sending in all those great questions, and I'm sorry we couldn't get to all of them, but it has been an incredibly long video already, so thank you for sticking around until the end. One final parting thought. What do you get when you put an alligator in a vest? You guessed it, An investigator. All right, thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you next time.